Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this one, I am with special guests. We're here to talk about the second semifinal and our predictions. We'll start with the running order again, and yeah, let's do it. Next one is Iceland.
Replacing you with a light that fills my heart. I got my power in my hand. You have no power over me, and I take my flower.
And I am the first one. The song is just one of those songs that, again, if it's on, I'll listen to it, but it doesn't really stand out too much for me. I love her energy on stage, and the fact that her vocals are still on point with all the movements she's doing. I think that's very impressive. But I don't know if it will stand out that much for everyone to vote for her, if that makes sense, because we have so many good vocalists on the semi-final. It kind of feels like a little bit of the X Factor casting here, to be honest. But it's just, I think she's amazing. But I think with juries she would have qualified, but based just on the vote, I don't see much hype going around this song. I see people saying they like it, but one thing is liking a song, and another thing is going to vote for a song.
Yeah.
The next one is Your Tides, so you take.
Fair enough. I can go first. It's okay. So it has like Iceland's melody. It's kind of the music I kind of listen to. It's a song that when I listened to the first time, YouTube kept suggesting it to me, and I kept on listening to it because I kept the playlist song going, so it grew even more on me. I think vocal wise, like live, she's a really great singer and performer. Like as you said before, she moves a lot and she still maintains good vocals, which is really impressive. So like performance wise, and I think even staging wise, it was one of the ones I liked the most. On staging wise, I have a lot of positive comments to say about Iceland in general, but I'll add something else when we say the placings.
This is another of the Nordic countries. Not bad. It's not my personal favorite. It's probably gonna qualify though because she has a great voice. And people, I think even like if people come in and watch it for the first time on the semifinal, they might vote for her. So I definitely think she'll qualify.
Yeah, I think if I were giving the ratings to this song today, I would give it a lot lower, but at least a full point lower. Because when I heard it the first time, I think the thing is that Icelandic national final was really weak this year. I feel like it was really weak. So it's not like there was much of a competition or a choice as well. So when you're hearing this song in a bunch of bad songs, I think it's all better than it actually is. You know.
Yeah.
The good thing going for it is her vocals. Like as we can see, it's also a pattern on the semi-final too, that the vocals are trying to save the bad songs, but they won't be able to save every song. So it's gonna be nice to see which one will be saved and which one won't. For the performance, I feel the performance was so messy, not the vocal wise, but the performance is messy. The stage is too empty. She needs to elevate on that. She needs to elevate that and work on that. I like the sound of drama that is added with the synth and with the bass, but I think that the staging might be the downfall of this song, and I don't think it's gonna qualify.
Well, let's just go around again and say our placements for Iceland in our list. And my list is quite funny because I skipped a place there, but I know it's Iceland because that's what I would have put Iceland. So I have 13th and 15th, but 14 would have been Iceland for me. For some reason I didn't write, but yeah, I put Iceland on 14th because it's just I think it won't stand out that much for the public.
I know I said a lot of positive comments on the song because I do believe in them, but I also put Iceland on 14th place. I think it's gonna get lost among the many good songs because there's a lot of songs that you like them because they strike you personally, and it's the kind of song that I'm not sure how well it goes on the majority of the public. It's a song I would vote for, but I'm not sure a lot of people would vote for it.
Finland will probably vote for it, like Finnish people or Swedish people.
But they're not in like the semi-final voting like Sweden and Finland. So would the world vote
Okay.
like there's a
Oh,
global
yeah.
vote?
Oh yeah, I
Like,
didn't even think about that. Yeah.
There's only
Right.
Denmark from the Nordic side. Yeah,
Well, they probably will. But
fingers crossed, because she deserves.
Nowadays,
some
I
points.
I feel like they don't vote for each other as much. I mean, they still do a little bit, but not as much as before. Which I'm
Yeah,
glad because I think.
I mean, when Norway and Sweden don't vote for each other or give each other vote points, they call it betrayal. So, I gave. Oh no, I put it by 5th, but that's not because I wanted to. It's because I had to. My rankings are weird. I know, but this is really, for me, it's a weak semifinal. I don't know where to put things. So
we'll wait.
I hope she reaches 5th.
Hmm?
I hope she does reach 5th because I like it.
Well, I don't know. It's just it's one of those that I really don't know.
And I put it on my 11th place. So as I said, we have a pattern of Estonia, Iceland, Cyprus, which are pretty close to each other. Whoever has the best vocals combined with staging, they're going to be the ones qualifying. I mean, it's not like I said anything special, but yeah.
Next one is Greece, and the lowest one is welcome. Are you the lowest?
Yeah, it is definitely for sure welcome now. No, just kidding. So, first of all, I'm sorry for being a bit late, but we'll do that after. So Greece, honestly, it is in a competition with Switzerland for the most unmemorable presentation, the song of the year. It feels like so international, but unfortunately the song never gets going, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna qualify.
Next is
song. Here, sorry.
Dylan.
I didn't hear you say the name. Sorry. So on Greece, as you said, Mario, it's really international. I could imagine listening to it on the radio, but a big when I realized the kind of a problem on the song is when it wasn't the Eurovision playlist. It was one of the first times I listened to it. I only listened to it once at that point, and it wasn't the playlist. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know there's this song, and I'm like, oh, it's Greece. And I think that's a problem when you don't recognize the song immediately, which is an issue. I think he's a really sweet singer. I could totally imagine us having a lot of in common and talking a lot. Song-wise, I think there needs to be not something more. I think it's not Eurovision-wise. I think it would be a big hit out of Eurovision. I would totally listen to it on radio, but Eurovision-wise, I think it could get lost among the other songs, but I'm just looking forward to listen to it on stage because I think he's a good vocalist.
Yeah. Maya?
Oh, that was disappointing. What did I rank
7.
it? 7. I would change that now. I would put it higher now. I don't. This probably does not come as a shock to you guys, but I like this song. It's if I'm not wrong, he's the youngest singer of the year, I think. And there is something charming about that itself, like the fact that he's like 16 and like experiencing Eurovision. It's like, but yeah, I like the song. I would listen to it more than once for sure. I didn't fully catch on the song before they played it on the MVP ranking thing the other day, and I was like, oh, it's really, oh yeah, I like this. So I like it.
Yeah, I agree with everyone. I think the song could actually be a very internationally wide, very good hit. I could see Shawn Mendes singing the song for some reason. I can imagine his voice fitting the song perfectly. I swear, I was just here thinking about the song and his voice in the back, singing the song, and I thought it would fit perfectly. I think they tried too hard to make different elements on the song, and you kind of wait for that bang moment, but it never really came. But I still like the song. I think it's very sweet. It's very nice to hear. And he's the youngest, but he has probably the most mature voice of the year. He has a very, very deep voice, and it's very nice just to listen to it. And Greece always brings very random but nice stages every year, like with Stephanie with that last dance. That was very random, but they always make it very memorable stages. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with this year. Hopefully not put him with the guitar playing, because that's very boring. But do I think he'll qualify? Maybe with the juries would have helped a little bit more. I think it's gonna be a little bit borderline. But yeah, let's just go around and say our placements for Greece on our predictions list.
Okay, since I was first, I put Greece in my 13th place in the semi-final 2, which means I'm not even borderline sure they're gonna qualify. I'm pretty sure this song will just get lost in the crowd.
I put Greece on my 16th, which there was a lot of songs that I don't know like where to put, and I think Greece is the one that would easily be the one that people forget the most. And I really hope he has a guitar. I love guitar. I absolutely love. I really love guitars.
So cheesy, like the little boy with the guitar. It looks like he just left a boy band and he's doing solo now and he's playing his guitar.
Instant higher voting. And the song is growing on me like bit by bit, but as we said, like it's a competition. I really imagine the song hitting the charts because it's a really good song. But some songs I realized like a couple of years, like throughout being a fan of Eurovision through years, that some songs, even if they're really good, they won't do that well because they're not meant for Eurovision. Because everyone expects, oh, I didn't get the beat, I didn't get the huge drop or chorus, and like it doesn't have to have those, and it's a good song without them. And Greece doesn't have that punch, and for Eurovision you kind of need that. So that's why I think it will end up pretty low, and it will probably still have a 12 points from Cyprus, so at least you'll have something, for sure.
My turn? Yeah. Also, sorry about the doors, it's just people are coming and going and visitors. You're gonna have a reaction to this. I put it my 4th, but I have a reason for it. I realize now after, hearing you guys talk, I don't know if it's wishful thinking or actual prediction. I don't know. But I thought it was a prediction or my opinion is just really different. I don't know.
I put Greece on my 12th place. I think I see him qualifying. I mean, he's doing really well on the betting odds to qualify, so I'm sure they know something that we don't know. And I said, Greece always stands out with the staging, and I think I can see him qualifying, but I think he'll struggle a lot.
But I feel like
based on the vote.
When my ranking is so high, you're probably gonna hate my last 5, but that's whatever.
I know it's ironic, but me putting it on 16th, I'm against myself. If I'm watching the video, I'm like, no, it's not gonna end up last. So,
I don't think he'll finish last because the 12 points from Cyprus, he'll have more than Romania for sure. In the end.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the hardest semifinal to rank, so.
So next one is Poland.
It's not how it goes, so let me spell it out. No, I'm better solo, solo. I never let me down, diddy down, down, down. Now I'm gonna show ya, show you what it is you're missing out. Now I'm better solo, solo. I never let me down, diddy down, down, down.
1.1.
1.1. It's more than 1.0. It's more than Bulgaria 2009. That's the only 1.0 that ever exists. Anyway, for the Poland, well, I mean, honestly, my personal taste says no, but seriously, just as a listener, my problem personally with Poland is that it offers no challenge whatsoever. The song itself has no songwriting qualities. And not even the vocals are the positive side. Actually, the vocals are probably the worst we have this year's Eurovision. I mean, it's just how it is. The only good side of the song, I could say, it has a nice production. You can see it's a professionally produced, and I think this song will, to my own unfortunate, qualify to the finals.
Yeah, I'm next. I think she'll qualify 100%. Not 100%, but I can see her not qualifying as well. But she's being very well streamed. She's being very well streamed. It's a very radio-friendly song. The memes are making her very popular. I think she's probably the most popular character of the year because the memes just making her very, very popular. And I think that's just working out very well for her. Personal taste, I kind of enjoy it because it's radio friendly, but I think it's very generic song, lyric wise very basic. But we know her vocals are not the great, but she's getting better and better. Not much better. She's not going to be like Ariana Grande, but I'm sure she'll sing it not badly as she did on the national selection. But being based on televotes, I think she'll qualify. If juries were voting, I think she would finish last with the juries. And that she won't qualify, but being just televote, I think she'll qualify. Maya.
I thought I gave it the highest.
You give it 6.
Yeah, well, it's not. It doesn't. I mean, it's not. I still thought I gave it the highest. It's without a doubt the most discussed song of the year. With how it was selected and everything. And the things that she's done, but you either hate or love her. And the song, it's not my favorite, but it is radio friendly. But qualifying, realistically, yes. I don't know if I want her to, but she will, I think she'll probably qualify. But it depends on, what people want on the day of her performance.
So, I think Poland's entry is like really a summary song. I can definitely see myself going to the beach and listening to Solo. So in that scenario, I really see it being successful after Eurovision. So studio version wise, I think it's a quite good song. A studio version. Unfortunately, she did struggle quite with some live performances. She wasn't quite there, but I hope they fix everything for the show in May, so they can boost up the song a bit. But so it's kind of like two bridges, like different bridges between the live and the recorded performance.
Very long bridges. Let's just go around and give our placements for Poland in our predictions list. So I'm very curious about Mario wants, to be fair.
I put Poland at my 8th place in the predictions list. As I said, it's not 100% sure qualifier, but I'm pretty sure that she will qualify even more than borderline. Yeah, somewhere in between.
Yeah, I put Poland on my 8th as well. I see her qualifying because of everything I said, and but I don't put her higher because I think there's more quality songs ahead of very into her, and we don't know if her vocals are really much better or it's just really the playback that is doing the trick on the live parties. So I want to wait and see how she actually does live at Eurovision. But I put her 8 because I think the memes really made her popular, and even I once fought her for a little bit because of the memes.
I don't think she's smashing any competitions though. Sorry to interrupt.
Maya,
Right.
your place.
Yeah. My placements. I gave her. I put her on my 9th. I put her on my 9th placement because, obviously I know that only the 10th place is like borderline, but I, for some reason, wrote that she's a borderline-ish. She's like, it really depends. She's either 9th or 10th, I think. Yeah.
I put Poland on my 13th place. I would like to see Poland qualify. I think it's a fun song. But there's so many songs that are either hit or miss. To put only one prediction for this video, I like kind of had to imagine some songs missing. And since vocal-wise BLANKA did miss a couple of times, I think maybe some people would not vote for the song. But I do hope people do vote for it. But I put it on 13th.
Yeah, I just see the crowd singing the song very loudly because she's really got very popular, especially with the first verses, the baby. It's kind of crazy. I can see people actually shouting that very loud. So I think she'll qualify because of how popular she has got after she won the national selection.